My name is Kathryn Mayberry, and I'm the executive director of the company, and I also have been a member of the Repertory Acting Company since it started. I was one of the founding company members.
So tell me about producing this play. What was it? The ups and the downs, the excitement of putting this play on.
Sure. Well, other people may have talked about this already, but this is the first play not from Shakespeare's time period that we have produced. And so we're applying some of the things that we do to Shakespeare to this Oscar Wilde play. We're still using things like audience contact and cross-gendered casting. So we have a man playing Lady Bracknell and a woman playing Canon Chasuble, for example. So we're taking some of those things that are conventions of Shakespearean theater and applying them to this later play. So that's been really fun to sort of see how those things work.
That's kind of traditional too, because I saw this play in the '70s at Stratford, and the artistic director was playing the Lady Bracknell.
Yeah, so that's something that has been done with this play really frequently, and I think it works very well. The humor of it works really nicely that way. And we also have found that working with the language is really similar to working with Shakespeare's language, because Wilde's writing is so precise and so much of the humor and the wit is right in the language, which is similar to Shakespeare as well.
Tell me about your character, the character you're playing, and tell me who you are and what you do, what about your character.
Sure. So I'm playing Gwendolyn Fairfax, who is in love with and gets engaged to be married to Jack, who is one of the two men in the show. She believes that his name is Ernest, which is one of the reasons that she's very interested in him, because she has this dream of being married to someone named Ernest. So of course she walks right into the kind of farce that's going to happen over the course of the play. And we're just about to go on stage in the second half with the scene between Gwendolyn and Cecily, who are the two women, which is one of my favorite scenes in any play ever. It's just so well written, the sort of very polite on the surface but underlying competitive nature of the scene is really
that's
great.
very British, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
That's very British.
Yeah.
So that's other connection with Shakespeare is it's a British. This is a
right, absolutely. Yeah. So it's it's a British playwright from a later period. So clearly, most British playwrights have to have been influenced by Shakespeare in some way.
So, what is your personal connection to this play? Your touch point or something to this play?
I just really love the humor of it. As an actor, I love working with the timing. The lines are written in such a lovely way that if you can just find that precise timing of delivering them, there's no way that the audience won't love them. And there's some things like of Lady Bracknell being played by a man where the physical comedy just, really captures the audience. So I love that aspect of it.
Now, I've been asking everybody this. You're walking out onto the stage and you give your first line that gets a real reaction from the audience. What does that feel like to you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, we just feed off of that. That's sort of what it's there for. And I think especially in comedy, the audience kind of lifts you and carries you along. It's not, doesn't work quite that way with tragedies, which is interesting too, because you don't get as much vocal reaction. So sometimes you can't rely on the audience as much in tragedies as you can in comedies. But with this, once it starts rolling, we hope that they are going to carry the momentum of the play forward.
So if you would answer the question that I should have asked you but don't know to ask.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even sure what that is. I hope that people will come to see this play, and it's an audience favorite always, but I also hope that we are showing some different aspects to it. It might be a different production than what you've seen. It doesn't have a big elaborate set. The focus is really on the acting, and we're just having a wonderful time with it, so we hope other people will too.
Good. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
Pigeon Creek Shakespeare is doing The Importance of Being Earnest at the Red Barn Theater, May 10th, 7:30 p.m., one night only. Tickets at the box office.